What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Avocast Studios. I'm your host, Sir Stormchild. Don't think about it too hard. Your brain will blow up like scanners, and let's face it, that's the best part of the movie. So, I've watched a lot of movies in my life. A lot. I own personally probably over 2,000 of them, like hard copies of stuff. I might have a slight addiction. And I go through periods of just collecting and not really wanting to review any of these things. I mean, I do review them, but it's usually like on my own. I'm just wandering around my fucking house going, oh, that was an 8. Who the fuck am I telling? Most of the time, I'm basically talking to my guinea pigs, let's face it. Did I disturb your nap time for a bit? Yes, I did. Out of all the movies I've seen, few have actually like continued to capture my attention. Like, I don't really rewatch a lot of movies unless they're really good or honestly really stupid. Like The Stupids. That's one of the dumbest movies that I know. I watch that movie constantly.
You are nature's greatest wonder!
Speaking of not knowing what the hell to say, hi, if you're new here, I'm going to get around to explaining all this. Miller's Crossing, COEN brothers, they have a lot of movies. I've gone on the record saying I don't like a lot of them. There's a few of them I just think are garbage. But they've always looked good. But that movie, honestly, as a COEN brothers movie, I don't like it. I understand it. I think it's brilliant. But I find their second one, the one they wrote in the middle of that, far more interesting.
Cynic.
I can't kid myself about my own work.
There's no real action in it, but there's a ton of it. It's all interpersonal kind of stuff, and it's more like Throw Mama from the Train. It's basically a writer who's stuck on the page.
I can't write. I'm dead inside. I have no passion.
We're all expecting great things.
And doesn't know what to do. And he's screwed, and then everything goes to hell.
100 girls I'd like to pork.
It's a coffee table book.
It's a lot like Throw Mama from the Train. Also, Barry Sondheim is the director of photography on this one, directed technically by Danny DeVito himself. That's how way these two movies are connected, and that's how movie is connected. And Throw Mama from the Train, a movie which I could talk to you about until I'm blue in the face. I know that's a really stupid segue, but I have more than 1,000 of these things. Fucking give me something. And also, don't have a Blu-ray player currently set up to this stupid computer, so all the things that are on Blu-ray, just use your imagination, or just look them up. But Blue in the Face with Harvey Keitel and that's a terrible movie. The one above it is way better. Like, Blue in the Face actually is more like the deleted scenes of Smoke. The plot line doesn't work, and I think it takes away some of the characters that they've built up in Smoke. But Smoke, oh my god, that's a brilliant movie. I like that movie a lot. Again, for visuals, just take my word for it. The reason I can bring this up is they were making this movie, and then they made this movie. I don't like Miller's Crossing. I think it's a little, it pushes you away at every fucking turn. But the movie that we're going to talk about today, and don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it. I have a whole entire page of notes, and we're going to watch a bunch of weird clips together.
Welcome to the Hotel Earl. May I help you, sir?
I'm checking in, Barton Fink.
Chaos is happening. Barton Fink, much like Throw 'em Off from the Train, is a writer's story. It's about a writer who gets a little bit of success and then gets thrown into the deep end, and Hollywood fucking eats him alive.
I got 20 writers under contract I can ask for a Fink-type thing from!
Like most of the Coen brothers movies, it's very existential. It's very absurdist. It's usually in its own fucking world and its own language and stuff. But they usually have like some great commentary. And honestly, I think it has some beautiful commentary over the whole thing. Oh, by the way, the other cinematographer that the Coen brothers have used since Barton Fink actually is Roger Deakins. Great cinematographer. Every single movie of his, everything. If it's a crap movie, it's not his fault. It just looks really good.
You know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Barton Fink, 1991. He's a playwright with new success in New York. He moves out to Hollywood, lives in a crappy hotel.
I'm checking in, Barton Fink.
He has I guess he only writes one play.
Fish, fresh fish.
And it's about fishmongers, and everybody loves it, and everybody's raving about it. So they move him out to Hollywood, and they're like, "Hey, you want to write a wrestling picture? Sure, you know how to do this. Hey, you know."
A writer in the room, and I'm asking Lou what the goddamn story should be.
He's thrown completely into the deep end. He has no idea what's going on. They tell him, "Hey, go meet your heroes," and every fucking one he runs into is either a drunk or a crazy person or something else.
Is the egg showing or what?
Loses everything he could possibly want.
Brother, is it hot?
And he escapes torment, but he's also being tormented. Well, he's an artist, you know. It's a very hard movie to kind of describe. It's built like The Stranger. He's a talking about this and built like a Lynch movie, like shot like one.
Just cut them up like regular chickens? Sure, just cut them up like regular chickens.
Very purposeful, like trippy, like camera angles. They're really cool. Everybody's weird as shit.
And I don't mean my dick is bigger than yours. It's not a sexual thing, although you're the writer, you know more about that. Coffee?
But I say this built like a Scorsese movie, meaning that like it builds like that. There's a lot of tension, a lot of like, okay, there's something going on in the background. There's something there. I can't quite grasp it. Like what the fuck is John Goodman's deal? Is he a good guy? Is he a crazy guy?
I'll show you the life of the mind!
Is he just fucking with him? Like what's actually happening?
Is the egg showing or what?
Heil Hitler.
When he finally does do everything at the end of the movie, all of his work is for shit. And everything's lost. He's also left with a weird box with no labels.
What's in the box?
I don't know.
Isn't it yours?
I don't know.
Go watch the movie. It's a little more like in line than my ADHD rattled fucking brain.
You know, that's just like your opinion, man.
There's a lot of motifs of like waves and waves crashing, and when he gets into this hotel, which is like crappy as all hell.
Welcome to the Hotel Earl. May I help you, sir?
It's got palm trees all over the back, but they kind of look like waves. There's this picture in the back that is this woman under an umbrella, and she's looking out towards the waves.
What's in the box?
And also, John Goodman gives him a box. He says, hey, can you watch this for a while?
It's more than I've got.
Granted, that's after somebody gets murdered in Barton's apartment.
I didn't do this. I don't know how it happened, but...
So let's recap. He's got success. He's in Hollywood. He's in a shitty fucking hotel. Spoilers, if you're watching the DVD clip of the DVD of this, it opens with him running down a hallway with a shotgun while the hotel's on fucking fire.
I'll show you the life of the mind!
And you're like, oh, it's kind of boring. I'm wandering on a little bit. Yeah, fuck you. This movie, like the ending of this movie is up there with fucking Taxi Driver. It's good. You're talking to me. This was faster. There's way too many like Jewish hate words in this that I'm not going to repeat.
Are you a trans or a res?
Excuse me?
He gets to Hollywood. He meets this drunk guy, and he's all out of sorts.
Why do you...
I gather that you are a freshman here, eager for an upperclassman's counsel.
He's got to meet the new boss. And then the new boss is like, well, just go over here, talk to this guy. He's like, ugh.
Who's this?
Barton Fink has the keys, brother.
Guys,
He's like, oh, go find, a writer. Just throw a rock in any town. You can get one.
do me a favor, Fink. Throw it hard.
So he ends up like running into one in the bathroom, throwing up. Good start. He's a Southern playwright or whatever, or a Southern author who's moved out to Hollywood, and he's lost his words, so he drinks instead. And as we learned in group in the psych ward, that's a no-no. Barton thinks he's like the bee's knees. He's the best person until he ends up like he says to come back later, and he's yelling in the background. He's drunk as hell. And so Barton hits on the mistress. Spoilers, who dies. They go out to a picnic. WP, the other author, doing his thing and also kind of being a dick.
Mahana pretends to be impatient with me, Barton, but she'll put up with anything.
Not anything, Bill.
Barton is, he writes about the common man. That's what he wants to do. Every time he talks to JP or WP or John Goodman's character, Charlie, he tries to find the nobility and then tries to find the words for the nobility of the common man to bring them up to some fucking weird Shakespearean heights. And sure, there's something noble in that, but he loses himself in the path to finding that.
Always found that writing comes from a great inner pain.
No good work is done without pain. At this point, he doesn't have a script. He doesn't have anything. To be fair, he did add the word fishmongers about like an hour ago.
At any rate, I don't believe good work is possible without it.
He goes back. There's a lot of like back and forth between like the producer and the other agents he goes to see. Some like dailies, and he doesn't quite understand what the fucking dailies are. You know, the dailies are like the shots they've shot over and over and over and over. And when you're writing a script, they're not very helpful. Camera shot here, camera shot here, camera shot here. Knowing how those will go together within the script is absolutely essential. But also, this is 1941. They don't want what he wants to give them. He wants to like give them something from the inside, some mind, So like a big man struggling with his issues, and let's face it, like it would be brilliant because that's kind of what's going on in the script itself, except for it's not like the Burly Man, which is one of the fucking worst titles I've ever goddamn heard.
I have a deadline tomorrow.
He calls over the girlfriend. He's like, I gotta come up with an outline. I just need it by tomorrow morning.
The whole goddamn story, soup to nuts, 3 acts, the whole goddamn...
That's all right, Barton.
We'll work this out. She's like, okay, fine, okay, don't worry. I've done this many times. And he gets all mad because
I want to know how many of Bill's books you wrote.
he couldn't write the scripts, so she wrote them. So all the things that he thought were great about him as a writer, she was doing. So therefore, that's not honest. That's lying.
Only the last couple. Editorial, really.
And above all else, Barton fucking hates lying.
From where they trade, from where they fight and love and converse and...
And he doesn't really come on to her. She starts like, kissing him and whatnot. And then they have sex.
Well, I guess that's a tragedy right there.
Fade out, wakes up. She's bloody as hell in the fucking bed.
You're all right, Charlie.
He's living in a hotel, California, in the middle of fucking July or something. I don't know. And the wallpaper is peeling off the goddamn walls. He's trying to like tack it up there, but it's just gooey or running down. And the blood is everywhere. Remember, he's still got a meeting to go to later that day. So he calls over John, puts him in, he takes out the body. He's like, hey man, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it in a few days. And then these cops keep showing up, asking very pointed questions about...
Just tell me one thing, Fink. Where'd you put their heads?
John Goodman's character. He's like, okay, what the hell?
His name is Charlie Meadows.
And I'm Buck Rogers.
And then everything builds up. He goes to the main guy, like let's call it Paramount Studios or whatever the fuck it is. He's the main head guy.
We're all expecting great things.
And he's just like, well, tell me what's going on with the story.
I'm never really comfortable discussing work in progress. I got it all worked out in my head.
So there's a whole kerfuffle with that. Goes back to the apartment. There's the fucking cops. They're waiting on him. They're like, hey, you got nosebleeds 6 floors too high for you, bud?
I thought you said you were a writer. No, I don't know, Duke. I kind of liked it.
And they've got the very good back and forth banter stuff that you could get really into with Miller's Crossing. The language they used and like the beat patterns were... So they're there and they're like, his name is Munt.
Carl Munt. Also known as Madman Munt.
Madman Munt.
A little funny in the head. Jesus, people can be cruel.
And he's been killing people and chopping off their fucking heads.
As in he likes to ventilate people with a shotgun and then cut their heads off. Yeah, he's funny that way.
What's in the box?
Because he's the one who killed the girlfriend. He killed the writer. He chopped off their heads. They're still missing, and we've never seen the inside of his hotel room.
You're all right, Charlie.
John comes up the elevator. By the way, he also lit the hotel on fire, apparently, because it's just getting hotter and there's flames.
And I could tell you some stories.
Sure you could, and yet...
They're like, oh, put the gun down, or put the suitcase down. He puts the suitcase down, picks it up, shotgun blasts him right away.
Heil Hitler.
Then he puts the gun back. He sees that he's handcuffed to the bed. Man, people can be cruel. They can be downright mean.
Is the egg showing or what?
And there's a great speech and a great things between each other, and just like, well, why did this happen? Why did you do this to me? He's like, because you don't listen, and it's true.
Why?
Because you don't listen!
He doesn't take criticism. He doesn't fucking pay attention. He doesn't listen.
You think you know pain?
So everything that he ends up writing this beautiful script. By the way, he finishes that right before the fire happens. He finishes that, goes to a party, gets knocked out by a guy, then comes back to the police station. Or back to the police.
This is how I serve the common man!
What the fuck is up with John Goodman? Is he... Because he does leave Barton alive. Hell, he bends the actual bars apart on the bed to let him go free. And Barton picks up his shit and leaves. Takes it to the studio. Studio hates it. He's like, I'm sorry, sir, but I think it's the best thing I've ever done. Oh, fuck you.
I got 20 writers under contract I can ask for a Fink-type thing from!
So he goes out and sits on a beach with a box that he has no idea what the fuck is in it, because there's no labels on it.
What's in the box?
I don't know.
Then they look at the ocean, and a seagull dive bombs. End of the movie. This movie's genius. A lot of it makes no sense, even while rewatching it, because things are solved and things aren't solved. It's just like The Big Lebowski.
This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry.
It's absurdism in its truest form. All of their movies are. Things are being solved all around you. There's clues fucking everywhere. And John Goodman he's like, oh, I can tell you some stories, but he doesn't tell any stories, and you can tell he's holding back that anger.
You're a real man.
It's also because Barton won't shut the fuck up.
And I can tell you some stories.
Sure you could, and yet...
Which, again, much like the stranger,
He's a talking about this.
it's calm. What the fuck just happened? Are you okay? Fuck you. Two different sides, and you're seeing it from one way and everybody else sees it from a different angle, and then the disconnect between the two. You're wondering if there's a battle of wits happening.
Second one of your friends to wind up dead.
Because it is. Because he's like, well, you were unfocused. That's why I had to kill everybody. You wrote the script, right? What's your problem?
Make me your wrestler, then you'll look at that story of yours.
Most Coen Brothers movies are very strange. But of their very early work, you've got crime dramas, you've got serious crime dramas, you got funny crime dramas, you got funny, weird crime dramas, you got very serious, weird crime dramas.
The dude abides.
Hopefully this wasn't missing anything for you, besides a fucking straight line. Let's face it, if I was straight, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Please be safe out there. You beautiful people, all of you, whatever you do, whatever you get up to. Go make art, you fuckers.
Are you in pictures?
Don't be silly.
This is my favorite one. Later. See you in the next one, whatever it is. I don't know.
Poor fools thought it was a bush.